will be the stronger side for you, of course. I do not... I do recognize that. It is 100% based on the team. If your team is just no good at CT side, you're never going to be good at CT side. And I'm not going to argue that. But in general, though, we do see most teams being stronger on CT side now. And that's an interesting change-up to see because when CSGO started, I like to highlight the changes between CSGO start and how it is now. We used to see 10-5. That used to be the average here on CSGO in the very beginning for Dust 2. And now it's 8-7, either side being the victory is just fine, really. And 8-7 is what I really need to see, actually, now that I think about it. With how well Virtual Impact just dominated and steamrolled through Never Say Die, I need to see an 8-7 to believe in this team. Hell, I mean, I just need to see one round where, like this pistol round right here, if I see no CT players going down, you know, I'll have faith and Never Say Die. If I see no players die in this pistol round. But there you go. We already see one falling over here as they stack 3 players into B. Terrorists are coming up point blank range and tearing apart Power. Power getting a little bit of backup here from Poker. They do manage to take down Mad, and now they're looking for a second player. But Bomb is all the way over long. They take that player down in the meantime, leaving only Poker left alive as Power tries to rotate out. And he gets taken down by Bialy as well. Here come those pistols. And boy, are they tearing Never Say Die to shreds. Man, that was just, again, that was just such a strong pistol round for them. They're buying up, and we should see another 2 rounds easily going over to Virtual Impact here. And now, counter-terrorists, we'll see how they decide to play this out. It looks like they're going to be putting 2 players at long. One of them pushing into the doors itself. Will he be able to catch him off guard? No. Mad is ready for him, and now it's going to be up to Krish over here to try and defend, but he goes down as well. And here's your rotating player. It's going to be Anakill trying to defend on site, but he can't catch the player. And now, there you go, Reflex. Can he live up to his name, and does he have the reflex to finish this player off? He dodges the grenade, but shot in the back by Shifu. Shifu finishes him off with that Galil, and there you go. That's going to be 2nd round on the board for Terrace right here. And don't worry if it's a dominant round here. Pistol rounds are hard to play for sure. .2-0 lead. We should see just one more here before CTs are able to buy. And there you go. 5-7s and CZs being picked up across the board. As middle actually gets smoked out here, and I'm not sure if that hurts or helps more, but it looks like it helps more. As there we go, we see the first kill coming in from Powered, taking no damage, and he liberates himself a P90. Got it in his hands right here. He's going to be playing really aggressive, actually. They should back off of Cat and let the terrorists come to them now as they rotate over to the site that they feel that is necessary. But they're just leaving one player here deep into B here by himself and one player watching long. They are going to keep Cat as the stacked position. And it's going to be on Anakill. He can't pick up the first kill. Now it's going to be down to Powered. He does manage to catch one player. He's looking for the second one. And now, can he finish it up? Yes, together they can take down another player. Terrorists are falling apart. This shouldn't be a round that they are losing. But Snorlax and his friendly over here, Mad, they're surrounded right here, and in the chaos, they just don't know where to be looking. But there you go. They take down Powered, and now they're going to be taking down another player. No! Poker takes him out, and Snorlax falls. That's going to be a win for Never Say Die, and that's what I needed to see to have faith in Never Say Die. I needed to see an eco round upset just like that, and now, unfortunately, we don't see terrorists being completely broke like we usually see in eco round upsets. Instead, we do see them able to buy, but they're not able to necessarily full buy here. They do have one Galil on the field, but it's not that doesn't hurt them too badly. Poker picks up the first kill here for Never Say Die as well. It sounded like Krish was the opper in Twitch chat, but it looks like he's no longer an opper as Poker has decided to pick up the op for this team here. He's looking for that second frag, and he's waiting for somebody from lower tunnels to come aggress against him. But with no one coming at him, it looks like he's just going to take his time. Nice flash coming in here. It does blind Bialy. We switch over to him now. You can see how long that actually did affect him. Second flash raining in. As here we go, it's going to be Anakill. It's a double op setup here. No, this is an auto, excuse me. Just because the weapon had a scope, I assumed it was an auto, or an op. but that is not the case. And there you go. We're going to see Poker defending mid. They're actually going to be pincing it together with Reflex. I really like this decision right here, having an op guarding one side while Reflex watches the inside of the other direction. And there you go. He's trying to jump up on box right here, but that is not the position it needs to be in. And now it's all on Anakill to make the first defense. He gets the opening kill. Can he finish it up with the second one? You always want the 2v1 trade outs. And now Poker separated from his friendlies, but Krishna rotated from behind on Long and surprises the player on Cat, taking him down. That leaves Bialy by himself in A side. He gets spotted now. Can he defend? No, he's missing shots left and right as the flash pops right in front of his face. He barely dodges that in time. Takes down one of the CT players with a nice headshot, not even giving him time to shoot. But there are too many people. A good grenade comes in and finishes him off. And that's going to be 2-2 as counter-terrorists pick up a second round here, guys. Things are starting to get exciting as Never Say Die really do show us that the last map was just a fluke, and they can indeed hold their own against these players. But can they hold their own against a B-side rush? Who do they have here? They have an M4 Silence. This is not what you want here. If 5 players come running out, this silenced weapon will have to do a lot of work to try and get all of them. And there you go, Poker. He takes the peek and lower, lights up one player, and now he's going to get rushed. Tries to pull out his P250, but he's already lost the op. Fufu, he's waiting that around that corner, excuse me for stumbling there, and a good flash comes out, but he peeks before the flash comes out, which totally nullifies it here as Fufu picks up another kill. He's taken down 2 of the CTs, one of them going down, no, 3 of the CTs as they clear up B side right here. It's going to be Powered hiding. He's done a good job avoiding his opponents right here, and now he takes down 2 players. He's looking for Mad, the last player alive. Powered holding this site phenomenally as he takes down all the players and secures it for his team. That's a 4K for Powered this round, essentially clutching it as he was in B site by himself. Good work coming in for Never Say Die, and now I'm a little bit worried for the terrorists. They did a great job on that eco round. They killed a lot of players, liberated an op, and did some work with it, but they weren't able to follow it up with the round win that I really think they should have had there, and it was all because of Powered and how well he played B site. And here we go, Krish, he seems to have smoked off Long, and I don't really like the timing of the smoke. It's a little bit too early for me. It's a little too early for my taste, but hey, if it allows him to hold this upward position, then go for it, I guess. It just means that he's going to have to struggle here later in the round. Once we start hitting the 45-second mark, he's going to have to back off, as smoke is the only thing allowing him to hold this position so aggressively. No, he's going to push in through the smoke. Does he get spotted? They spray through the walls. Krish, you're dancing with death right here, and there you go. He does go down to Fufu, getting a little bit too aggressive for his own good. Now it's all left up to Anakill right here to make sure that these players don't push too far, and that flash isn't going to do anything to hold them off right here. These players are just watching the corner, waiting for the rotating player. And Anakill, will he get surprised from Long? Nobody's there to watch it for him. And there you go, he does get shot at, and now he's completely surrounded as he tries to get out of here. He takes down one player, but gets taken down by the second one coming up, Cat, and that is the bomb carrier, the last remaining CT players. I switched to the wrong player at the wrong time, sorry. That's Poker picking up an op kill, going up against Snorlax here, as I think he did just manage to hit him there through the wall. Looking for a second player, he takes 2 down to about 15 HP and lower. All 3 players. This is an easy clutch right here, but does Powered know exactly how low they are? It looks like he just might. That grenade, it's not going to do anything. Fufu hiding behind the barrels. He does manage to get the headshot. Doesn't matter how low your HP is. If your opponent can't hit his bullets, then you're never going to have to worry in the first place. And Fufu, I really liked his positioning right there, as he hid behind barrels. If you don't know anything about CSGO, or if you don't, or CSGO, yeah, specifically, these barrels right here are a pain to say the least, because bullet penetration is a thing in CSGO, and even though, say this wall, if you shoot an AK through it, you'll do about 10 to 15 damage per bullet, 0 gets through the barrel. And here, while I've been commentating and informing you guys on this, we saw at CT running into lower tunnel, ends up costing him his life, and similarly Powered, who tries to play aggressive here, gets taken down to 19 HP. He's playing very defensively now afterwards, as I think he's going to try and psych out his opponent, make them think at least that they've given up B completely. This is actually a pretty good hiding spot, and there you go. Fufu does spot him at the last second right there. Good kill coming in for Fufu as we lose yet another CT who was rotating into B site. And there you go. Nice smoke coming in, bouncing off the wall there. I really like the positioning on that. Oh, CTs are going to get quite a surprise as Shifu is waiting for Krish right here in this situation. And now there you go. Poker again with the op, not Krish, as he takes down another player. I thought he was going to shoot the feet of the enemy player, but it looks like it was a dead-on hit. Nice aim coming in from Poker. I think it was so quick that I couldn't even see the flick. And that's impressive. And here you go. He's going to take down another player. Mad, you cannot walk through those doors. That's a death trap. You have to run. And now there you go. Poker lines up for his next shot, but he misses his next victim. He's ready for it, though. He wants Fufu to peek him, and there you go. We're going to see Fufu right over there. And where's Virtual hiding? Virtual's trying to get the... Or, excuse me, not Virtual. I don't know why I'm saying his team name as instead of his player tag. Snorlax tries to go for the op shot there on double doors and long, but he ends up missing it. And that would have been a nice kill to get. Best opper in Go. Absolutely not, but he's definitely a significant player right now. Poker doing a fantastic job with his opping skills, and not to be underestimated in the slightest. There you go. It looks like he just missed one player crossing. No, it looks like he missed two. No, wait, that was long that they had just given up. Here you go. They're going to be rushing into it right now. Does Krish have any idea? No player is on A side right now. And so as smokes fall, no, they boosted Reflex up into sight, and that's exactly what they needed. They have a player to hold them off as they wait for smoke to fade on ramp room. It looks like it won't help them for that long. Reflex doesn't last too long by himself, and now here we go. CT players rotating from B together. It's they're gonna have to go for the retake, and with bomb planted for long, this is gonna be very difficult against an op. Krish does manage to get a kill here, but Fufu and Shifu are both waiting here on site, and now nice shot coming in from Krish. He manages to get the headshot with a jumping while jumping, and that's impressive to say the least. And now it's all down to Power to clutch it against this op. He's running out of time. He's coming on the site now. Snorlax misses the first shot. Will he go for it? No! Powered, right as he was ready to retreat, gets caught by Snorlax. What an op shot to land there. Holy crap, doesn't let his opponent get away alive with that M4 and save it for another day. No, now all the CT players are going to be on a full save. And here we go. We're into our 9th round now, guys. This is progressing a little bit quicker, or a little bit slower than our last match. Never Say Die putting up a great fight, but it looks like they're having a little bit of trouble all of a sudden. And there you go, Snorlax. Look at that reflex as he shuts down the enemy player at point blank distance. Nice shot coming in, indeed. And now CT players are going to have to rotate over to B as they see it smoked off, and as they already know that players are going to be in B site. And there you go. Fufu takes off another player as Snorlax with an op. It looks like he's having a little bit of difficulty here, and they do manage to finish off Reflex. But they went for a bomb fake, and it ended up not actually working. If you didn't notice, Bomb was going to, as they took B site and they smoked it off here, Bomb was ready to sneak its way into A through this, through long here. But one of the CTs who was rotating through long and got caught in this position right here. And that ended up ruining their little sneak plan right there. Luckily, it was an eco round, and it didn't cause them too many difficulties. And wow, look at how quick Snorlax was. Actually could have caught Powered off guard here, probably, if he'd been really aggressive. Yeah, and now Powered, great position right here. It's Snorlax is gonna have to land a headshot if he wants to be able to push out of Banana. Fufu throwing a smoke here so they can be push up, but they get blocked off by a CT smoke. Instead, he jumps up onto Cat, and he's looking for anybody playing aggressive here. Nobody's going to be coming in. He's going to catch Krish coming out of Goose onto A site, and he's not going to manage to hit him. Grenades coming in. Good job on Fufu to dodge them in that situation. And now, there you go, Krish rotating into mid. He's got it is a 4v5, guys. They have to be careful about how their placement is. And now, there you go. Krish is going to be trading shots with Mad. He takes a lot of damage, but Mad does take damage in return. And now, Terrorists, we have yet to see where they're going to commit. And there you go. They lose bomb control to Powered. This is huge for them. No, Powered, the last thing you want to do is go down If you think you're going to be pressured a little bit too much, just get out of there alive. That's all that matters. But here you go, Krish sitting in the one corner that they may not expect. However, it looks like they're going to be rotating back over to A. And good on the CTs to have two players positioned over here. One of them being Poker with the op. Hopefully he rotates in time here. No player is going to be coming from long in this position. And it's all on Anakill by himself. Here we go. Here comes Poker with the op. But no, he's taken down instantly. Doesn't get to do anything for his team here besides getting an assist. And Anakill, he's hiding in the smoke right now. He's taking advantage of the situation. He saw the timer and he played it perfectly, and now he's looking for the last terrorist player, the terrorist player with a weapon. That would be Snorlax. If he'd lost the op right there in that situation, that would have been devastating, but he didn't. He ended up staying alive, and great job on Never Say Die catching the timer. I wasn't even paying attention to that and how close the timer was to ending, and then just using that delaying the bomb plant so that they end up losing due to that. If we look at the rounds here, most of them are due to kills, but that was our first round due to timer. And here we go again. We see Krish being very, very aggressive right here, as he has his star weapon right here, as he's our MVP, or at least he wishes he was the MVP for his team, but that's actually going to belong to Powered, who's been doing a fantastic job. Now here you go, Poker. Here's plenty of contact here in A, and oh my gosh, Bialy has made the mistake of his lifetime. He checked his right for anybody hiding in that corner, and Poker couldn't see him coming in the middle because of the flash, but he didn't end up checking his left, and Poker takes advantage of that, gets him as he's leaving with the flash out in hands. Wow, that is just pure that is just so unlucky. And here we go, Krish. Look at these two players hiding back to back. Who is going to catch each other first? I have no idea. And that's going to be Reflex rotating in just for a moment. Oh, but Krish's position gets checked. Fufu's not going to make the same mistake as his friendly. He checks his corner and does manage to take the player down. And there you go. Snorlax showing his op skills right there. Takes that player down in a moment's notice. His corpse flying several feet away as it lands further and further. As it lands far away from the power of that bullet. Snorlax is going to manage to clutch that 1v2, was it? Or maybe it was just a 1v2. I was a little bit distracted there at the last moments as a player rushes in from elevator right here. He does manage to get the point blank op shot and end that round out. Alright, Snorlax looks like he wants an op fight in mid, but that's not going to be happening. It looks like Never Say Die are gearing up for a cat play right here. Are they ready for it? And a kill goes down, and Reflex gets the refrag. Good job going in, but two CTs have already gone down, and now there goes the third. It leaves these two players alone by themselves, and there you go. Holy snap. Look at the shotgun kill coming in for this team right here. Krish, he's going to pick up the AK and rotate over to B side, but he has no idea that the bombs... No, he does. He hears the footsteps. Shifu, he gets spotted. But does he know where his next player is? One and rotated all the way through B side. He has his knife out at the worst time. Bialy or DNM. If you're wondering who this player is for Virtual Impact, this is DNM. He's going by the name Bialy today. DNM picks up that final kill right there. Good positioning. And catches that player off guard for the guaranteed kill. Who won the first match? It is 1-0 right now in favor of Virtual Impact as they won the map Nuke 16-1. Absolutely destroying Never Say Die. And now we see them following it up here. It's going to be Powered rushing through. Wow, nice kill on Mad. He takes him down with a headshot point blank distance and gets out of there alive. That's the important thing. If you take an aggressive stance like that, you don't actually have the information. It was actually very unlikely that he would have checked... lower tunnel in that situation. Since he rushed upper B, he would have thought he would have been able to spot both players that went up there if they had pushed through. Excuse me. And there you go. You see Anakill pushing mid. He manages to get a kill and get out alive as well. And now Terrace are in a very bad situation as they're getting collapsed upon by two CT players. But it ends up working out perfectly for Virtual Impact as they turn this game back into their advantage. Powered has to come back in, step it up for his team, and get a second kill and turn it into a 2v2 as it was a 2v3. And now, there you go, Poker doing a great job as he turns it into a 2v1. But Powered goes in by his lonesome, trying to get control of that bomb. And he ends up losing it for his team, turning into a 1v1. And here you go, you see Poker here in mid. This is all coming down to game sense. What do they think their opponent is doing? And there you go. Oh my word. Poker lands the shot through the door. Watches the player drop into his crosshair. And in an instant, that player is gone. That round is finished. And never say die. Clutch it in the 1v1 scenario. And that turns into 5-8. They're doing a great job here on CT side. They're struggling a little bit to fight against these AKs, but I don't blame them at all. I may have said that slowly Dust 2 is switching into a CT-sided map, but that does not necessarily mean, like I said, every game is CT-sided. Especially since these are not the regular teams that I'm used to casting for, and I'm observing, and that is my analysis on those. So it's going to be completely different, of course, for these players here. And it could still be a regularly T-sided map. And there you go. Flashes come in. Kirish pushes into sight. This is not a good situation. This is supposed to be an easy win round for Never Say Die. But Terrace just took control of B side so confidently. And get in there so easily. And got the bomb plant down so quickly. And now Poker, he's going to be saving that off. So he can buy a friendly probably for next round. He's going to go for the save, and is the hunt on? That's the only question I have to ask. How many weapons can the terrorists scavenge here? Looks like they only managed to get a FAMAS, so they're going to be buying AKs for themselves. They didn't manage to find Poker, the opper for the CT team here. And if you look, Poker's doing a lot of work for his team, 12-9 right now. Meanwhile, if you take a look at the other team, it's just DNM and Fufu working together to just carry their team to victory. They're making excellent openings. And there you go. Poker tries to get the timing on that shot right there, but barely misses it. And there you go. Punished yet again for pushing into B. He nearly takes down DNM, but DNM does get the better of him. And now Bialy is going to get caught off guard. No, he pulls out his AK. Does he know? Anakill's right around the corner. No, of course not. How could he know? Anakill gets the surprise, picks up an AK, and will now retreat out of retreat back into B safely, as no terrorists are going to be pushing onto him. Instead, Bomb looks like it's geared up towards A, but no, it's going to be a last-minute switch up as the smoke falls down. If we take a look, we can see the smoke fell down to cut off CT. Poker, what are you going to do? You can't see, you can't kill. He jumps up on top of boxes, what he does, trying to catch sight of the head of a player, but it's not going to have a chance at all, as Reflex is just sitting here with his pistol. This is an eco round, but not a good one. If you have an op, there should be more kills here. And there you go. Impact takes 25 HP damage as he gets hit through a wall, but no more. And it looks like Poker really wants to go for the side take in this situation. And there you go. Reflex is going to be playing against Poker in this situation. I don't know why they're going for the retake. And Poker not able to land his his shot right there as Reflex gets in the way. That's going to be halftime, 10-5. A great round coming in here for Virtual Impact. And I want to remind you guys, all they need to do to win this best of 3 is to win this round, or win this match here on Dust 2. They won Nuke in a landslide, 16-1. And now all they need to do is win this match here on Dust 2 to win the grand prize pool of $500 US, otherwise known as what's important for you guys, 30,000 rupees. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I added one too many zeros. Sorry about that if I did, but I do believe it's 30,000. All right, here we go. They're gonna get really aggressive with their pistols. They're on a full save this round. Or not a full... Oh my gosh, guys. I'm sorry. We're on halftime. They are rushing down Cat, and they take down their first player. This is a pistol round as we just switched halves. I'm still on last round. Sorry about that, guys. But here we go. Pistols. How well can they be with the Glocks? There you go. The close distance being in Anakill's favor. As we see Anakill going down. It's on Reflex right now to recover bomb on Cat. But he's being pressured by Shifu. Shifu going down. Doing a lot of damage, though, before that. And now, what are the... Okay, that was my bad, guys. One more live. There you go. Looks like not all the teams are ready after halftime. And yeah, as we start out this pistol round, we see a failed quick boost on the Cat, and... I just want to give a quick shout out here to our sponsor, MTS. Thank you for hosting the servers here today and providing us with this opportunity to have this awesome match here in the finals. as we see Never Say Die, you know, fighting. This pistol round is a fight for survival here. They want to win this round and push it into the third map of the best of 3. But if they don't win this pistol round, how much hope do they have? They're pushing on the A side rather quickly, and there you go. CTs are falling apart. There's only 2 of them left. That's Fufu and Snorlax. It is 10-5, even though the scoreboard says 0-0. So do not forget that. Never Say Die here. They want to win this pistol round as they're only on 5 wins here, and Virtual Impact, which is counter-terrorist on the scoreboard, is on 10 round wins already. So if they were to win this pistol round right here, which they still have a chance and they're going for it, Fufu's smoked out, but he's ready to land this next headshot, and I believe in him. Let's go, Fufu. There he goes. He takes down his first opponent. Now he's going to go for Powered, who's hiding behind the boxes, but he catches sight of Krish first. The distraction works. Misses his shots on Powered, but now Powered is going down. Timer is ticking away. One of them needs to go for the defuse. This is just a distraction. Both of them are focusing on this player, and do they have a kit? No, they don't have a kit. They're out of time. There goes Bomb. Never Say Die with some excellent distraction play. End up winning the round even though all of them die. And that is perfectly fine. All that matters is that they do win the round. And there you go. Never Say Die. It is now 6-10 on the scoreboard, guys. I will be doing a live update at the end of every round here. They're going to be sacking 2 players into B site on this pistol round. They definitely don't want to give it up too quickly. But Never Say Die, they're taking their time. They're looking for free kills for a player who might push. And there is one. Here comes Mad. Coming into sights, he's going to push out long. And here is Powered right behind doors. It's like Mad knows he's stalling, waiting for the player on car to move just a little bit more into his sight. But it's not going to happen. Mad's going to come out these doors, and down he will go to an instant headshot from Powered. Powered, oh no, he's taking his time. He's really waiting. Oh, he knows there's no reason for Mad to push out those doors anymore. Mad can just sit behind and just camp. He knows there's a player there after the sound has been made. And now let's move over to the other side of the map as Fufu and Shifu are working together here to try and hold off their opponents. He's got a 5-7 in hand, but he doesn't manage to get a kill. He just takes him down very low. And there you go. Another player goes down as we did see Long player die as well now, leaving only Snorlax and DNM, alive. It's going to be Snorlax rotating in right here. No, he doesn't manage to take down his opponent. Krish going down to 5 HP. He does go down to DNM, but he does not get any more kills. Poker takes him out shortly after. And Never Say Die doing a great job right here on T side. Again, guys, it is 7-10. The gap we were seeing, the 5-round diversity gap that we had seen, is shortening very quickly as they win pistol round. And they're doing a fantastic job right now, giving me the confidence here to think that they can continue this, and that it's not just a fluke, and that Nuke really was just a fluke. And now here we go. We see some fights breaking out of mid. It's going to be, oh my word, who is our first player right here? It's going to be Fufu with the Deagle. He takes a couple shots and then reloads. But now his surprise on Cat is ruined. And there you go. The first player goes down. That is the player on Long. We're looking for that first peek to come out here. It's going to be Fufu. He's not aiming for the head. That's all that matters with the Deagle in CSGO. If you don't land the headshot, you are done. He jumps off here, and now he's pushed onto Cat. Let's see what kind of a defense he can hold. And a kill, gets caught off guard, and there he goes. He goes down instantly to the Deagle. Nice 2 shots following, landing one after the other. And there you go. Fufu's going to be rotating over to B as Shifu's going to be guarding A with the Galil. I don't like his position right here. If they had gone A, he would go down surely in an instant. But it doesn't matter as Fufu also goes down in an instant as he tries to get into B site. And that leaves only Shifu to save this Galil in hand. And Galil's not exactly what you want to be saving, especially when you're going to be buying next round anyhow. And here we go. The hunt is on. I was just reading Twitch chat, guys, seeing what you guys were up to, and it looks like you guys are having a blast right now. Glad you guys are tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. And, yeah, thanks for watching, especially. This is the second match in our finals. I see we have a lot more people joining in. Shifu, nice kill up there with the Galil, catching the player who's spraying down boxes, looking the other direction completely. Does manage to strip him of his weapon. And will they be keeping the Galil, or will he upgrade? No. I think that's the right decision. Keep the $3,900, keep the money advantage, and if your op loses his op and if you're not able to recover the op this round, you can buy it in the future for him. And ooh, Shifu taking a lot of damage here just from crossing. That's not something you ever want to see happen. And now there we go. Bialy rotates out at the worst time possible. Anakill spraying through the smoke here. It attracts DNM to come back. Excuse me, if you're wondering why I keep calling Bialy DNM, that's because of his name. And if you're wondering why I keep calling DNM Bialy, it's because I keep reading his name, and I don't know why I can't get it in my head that it's DNM, even though I know it. Anyway, here we go. It's going to be on Mad right here. He's going to take the peek. He takes one player down, but does he know Reflex is coming up? Yes, he did catch sight of those bullets coming at him, but Mad takes him down. And now it's all going to be on Fufu right here to hold off against the Opper, which is Poker. Catches him off guard. Nice headshot coming down. Takes down the Opper in an instant. A moment's notice, if you will. As Bialy is aiming for the headshot right here on Cat. He will go down as well. Nice work being done by Krish as he finishes off 2 players here. And now we're going to go into our solo YOLO cam, as I like to call it. Watching Krish as he tries to fight a 1v3 situation. He's going to have to get the ace if he wants a victory here. Nice flick coming in, but he's taken so much damage already. Mad is stepping up his game here. 3-3, or not 3-3. I forgot their score reset. Not only the scoreboard reset, but also their kills. But Mad picking up his gameplay right there as he does a lot of work for his team in that round. And now here we go. Virtual Impact on the first buy round managed to get a victory. And we do see Terrace forcing up a buy on this round. They want to go for the victory. As what are we at? We should be at 11-8 right now. A 3-round difference between the two teams here. The scoreboard is not 1-3. It is in fact 11-8, guys. Do remember that. I will give you, like I said, I will give you guys live updates on score just so you guys don't have to remember. And there you go. Impact spots a player at the last second. And is he going to go for it? No, he's going to back off instead after tossing a flash and a grenade. And now, oh my word, he legs the player, but he doesn't manage to get the kill until he pulls out the CZ. And there goes the point blank op shot. Takes down 2 players as Mad defends his area as well. He's going to come across. Oh, Poker with the nice walking shot with the op. Snorlax is just a god right now, landing shots left and right. He is a master. The op, if you guys are unaware, has a lot lower accuracy when you're moving, just like an AK or any other rifle would handle. But Snorlax just knows how to work it, and he is just hitting players left and right. No problem at all. This is complete ease for him. Excuse me. Now, here we go. Full save coming in. We see Anakill with the deagle, actually. That's going to be a little bit interesting. Looking for a player to push up on Cat, but all he's going to find is Fufu with his M4. He's hiding behind barrels, and will he be able to land the headshot behind barrels right here? That's the important part. No, it looks like he got away unspotted relatively in the beginning, and he barely gets away alive, actually. He should have been able to get away alive, and nice nade comes in to finish it off Poker, and now an ally to finish off the last pushing player here on Cat. That is Krish. Krish the Pro. That's his full name as of right now. Good job finishing him off, and there you go. DNM finishes off Reflex, and that's another victory for Virtual Impact. And now they're 3 rounds from victory. It is 13-8. We're seeing the gap just getting becoming larger and larger, and we're running out of rounds to play through here, guys. We're on 13 here for Virtual Impact, and if they get 3 more, like I said, they're gonna win. Never Say Die really need to turn up the heat here on T side. They won their 3 guaranteed rounds after Pistol, but they can't seem to make anything work afterwards, even though it's getting close. Every round is very close. Here we go, waiting for some action to happen. We see one Terrace waiting for a player to get really aggressive on Cat, but that's not going to happen. Instead, it's going to be Snorlax with the up. Oh man, Snorlax, he's been doing work this entire game, but on CT side, he's pretty much the thing holding his team together right here. You can see him 7-2 right now. He's been getting those kills that just stopping pushes left and right. doing a lot of damage in middle here, making sure that his teammate at B needs no assistance besides himself. Often enough, we see a third player come to help give control to middle, but that is not needed. In fact, the help isn't even needed on long. We see the rotation come in here. It's going to be Fufu and DNM working together. Nice shot coming in, finishes him off with a headshot. As Reflex gets flashed, that was a good kill as well, but DNM does not let him get away alive. Reflex does go down in the long run, and that's another round. We're at 14-8, guys. This is getting a little bit scary. Never Say Die have to buy this round. They need to win out from here on. Again, Virtual Impact is 1-0 currently in the best of 3, and if they win here on Dust 2, we don't get to see a third map, and Virtual Impact will be our winners here today. So Never Say Die. The pressure is on, but it looks like they're going to go for the full save, and I don't necessarily agree with this, but we'll see what they're able to do. If they can eco upset in this situation, then this would be a perfect win for them. But DNM and Mad, they're just working together so well on long. They leave one player alive, and here's Shifu waiting in the corner, not even rotating, holding his sight like a good soldier, making sure that information is not misleading. Leaving B side open would have been a huge flaw for their team. They wanted to get that bomb plant down to get some extra nades, I assume, but it looks like they have plenty of money. Here we go. We are 15-8 now, guys. Virtual Impact ready to finish off this game and claim the title of winners. First place here in the MTS Cup here. And there you go, Fufu. He's going to pick up a little bit of damage here as a grenade is tossed right at him. Nice flash going down. And there you go. It's going to again be Snorlax starting off the round with the first kill. But there you go. Reflex for his team at least. Meanwhile, Never Say Die, we can see they feel the pressure here as they did a great job opening up at the beginning of this round. But now they're falling apart as it's a 2v3. CTs do a great job of reclaiming players and getting refrags. Now it's all down to Reflex, but he goes down to the P250, and that is GG. That is that's going to be Never Say Die getting 2-0'd here in the finals. They put up a good fight on Dust 2, and maybe if they hadn't have had the map nuke, this would have been a much better game for them. But that is not the case. Instead, we are going to see our victors, Virtual Impact, winning the tournament here today, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a bunch of fun casting for you, and thanks for tuning in, all 100 of you, pretty much constantly. Thank you guys so much, and thank you guys in working with ESL India. Thank you guys for helping me out, getting me casting for this game, getting me up and running, and giving me the IP and all that good stuff. And thank you MTS for running the servers and making this all possible and sponsoring the tournament. A big shout out to MTS getting this all, making this all happen. Indeed. And yeah, there you go. Virtual Impact is your winners here, guys, for the first cup.